Hello everyone, Jai Swaminarayan, Effective Technical Communication. The subject code is 313004, semester 3rd. So let's start. Unit 5 Etiquettes. Now you all are aware of the word etiquettes. Etiquette is a code of behavior that describes the expectations of social behavior of an individual according to the norms of the society, group or organizations. So, and these are the contents of Unit 5: Introduction, Telephone Etiquettes, Etiquettes for foreign trips, etiquettes for small talks and respect privacy, time management, and learning to say no. So in the previous lecture we have talked about telephone etiquettes and etiquettes for the caller when the other person picks up. So here we are going to start telephone etiquettes, but there are many different topics in telephone etiquettes like telephone etiquettes. Telephone or phone or mobiles are part of our lives. We can talk to our friends, relatives, business clients, business associates, etc., who are far from us. And telephones are easiest and cheapest mode of communication. So the first one is listening skill of the receiver अच्छी होनी चाहिए, and the tone and clarity of voice of the speaker are crucial. So how to begin or receive your call? How to use words? Number one, how to use words. Your 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 words they play a major role when you receive your call. So start with a greeting, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, sir, like that, followed by your name and your organization's name. And before calling, you must know exactly whom you want to speak and to choose the most convenient time to make the call. You should also know whether you are calling to follow up on the earlier communication or if it is the first step in the interactions. So you must have to be aware of कि उस हिसाब से आपके वर्ड्स और आपके आगे आपने कोई बातचीत की हो, अगर अदर कोई एक्स्ट्रा कन्वर्जेशन हुई हो, उस तरह से आपके वर्ड्स भी होने चाहिए. इट मस्ट बी इफेक्टिव एंड इन अ pleasant tone, and your voice quality must be good. You must have to declare your purpose of your call. What is your purpose of your call? So here the purpose of the call is, you must have to keep a notepad and pen ready to write down any information what the recording is telling you. So purpose of your calling must be clear in your, otherwise you must have to keep a notepad with you, okay, what the other person tells you, advise you. So it helps you कि आप किस मैटर पे आप बात कर रहे हो, आपका पर्पस क्या है कॉल की करने के पीछे, आपका what is your purpose for calling. So you must have to keep in mind कि मैंने ये कॉल क्यों किया है और इसमें पर्पस क्या है मेरा, which information I want to collect. Introducing yourself, you have to introduce yourself. First of all, introduction is most important because a person सामने वाला आपको जानता नहीं है कि आप कौन हो. So you must have to tell the other person कि what is your name, and if someone else has picked up the phone, you must request the receiver politely to put you to the person whom you to wish to talk. So आपको clearly कहना चाहिए कि मेरा ये introduction है और मैं इससे बातचीत करना चाहता हूँ. Calls are generally routed through a receptionist. Yeah, अभी ऐसा है कि हर एक जगह पे in each and every techno service scenarios there is some receptionist. A person who first pick up your phone is receptionist होगा. आपको पोलाइट वे में उनसे कहना है सो ये पर्सन से मुझे बात करनी है, सो वो चैनल से आपको वेट करने का कहेंगे और उस हिसाब से आगे यू हैव टू गो थ्रू इट. सो यू मस्ट हैव टू कीप अ पेशेंस इन योर माइंड. टेलीफोन etiquettes. Etiquettes for receiver. Etiquettes for receiver. Pick the phone by third ring and don't make the caller wait for long. या एटिकेट्स भी है रिसीवर का कि रिसीवर को थर्ड रिंग पे आपको कॉल रिसीव करना है. ग्रीट द कॉलर एंड मेंटेन अ पॉजिटिव note during conversations. If you are associated with some organizations where people would call you for some complaint, query, information, then always greet them with your full name and name of organization at the beginning of conversations. Ask the name of the caller and offer help. Example, may I know your name, ma'am? How can I help you? Like that. So, the first few words spoken by the caller or receiver are important for establishing identities and the purpose of the call. So, they create the context for which the conversation is to be made. As a caller, you may not be personally known to the receiver. या कॉलर रिसीवर को जानता भी नहीं है, बट द रिसीवर मे बी फेमिलियर विथ योर पर्पस एंड योर कंपनी बट मे नॉट एक्जैक्टली नो you unless you have met in person, not spoken to each other earlier. Therefore begin by introducing yourself, state your names, company and purpose. So उस हिसाब से रिसीवर आपका पॉजिटिव ही, अ पर्सन हु रिसीव्स योर कॉल, he or she shares positive response to you. So let's start etiquettes for the receiver. Receive the calls promptly rather than making the caller wait for a long. If the third ring has been ringing, you must have to you must have to receive a call. Greet with your full name, your organization name. In some organizations, people picks up the phone and greet followed by directly through organization name without saying their own names. It is a bad method if you are not sharing your own name and after you are going to share your organization's name. So caller must be satisfied. Yes, इन्होंने सब कुछ share किया है. The ringtone also expresses a person's style also. However, it should be in synchronization with the environment of the workplace. The volume of the phone's ring should not be too loud. Similarly, the volume of the person should also not be very loud. If the call is disconnected, अगर हो जाए तो receive को क्या करना है? If sometimes the call may be suddenly disconnected, in such situations, courtesy demands that the person who originally have initiated the call should redial immediately and say sorry for the call have got disconnected. In case the receiver has to suspend the call to attend to some other more important call, it is the duty of the receiver to resume the call and give satisfactory explanation to ensure that the caller does not feel embarrassed. Ask the name of the person. Ask the name of the person and offer help. For example, may I know your name, sir? How can I help you? Like that. If the person wants to talk to someone else, then pass on the line without making the caller wait for longer time. So telephone etiquettes are also observed by administrative assistants. In business, telephone calls are mostly received by personal assistants. Sometimes the assistant has to disconnect quickly to find out whether his or her support supervisor is free to talk. So they may say, please hold on while I would check if this supervisor is present. But if the supervisor does not want to speak to the caller for some reason, the assistant will choose any of the following polite excuses like, sorry, she is busy in a meeting. May I have your number? She will call you back, like that. So you must have to remain common telephone courtesies. The direct statements like I want to talk to is not a polite request. Instead, may I talk to is more polite. Even the statement I request you to connect me to so and so number or person is not quite appropriate when one does not know the other party well. Instead say, may I request you to, like that. Always keep a notepad and a pen handy. You must always keep a notepad and a pen handy so that you can note down the correct information which you want to collect from the other persons. Take down the message fully and correctly. Whatever the information you want to collect, you must have to take the message, you have to read what exactly he wants to tell you, and keep a notepad with you so that you can write down the most important points. Pass the message without fail to the concerned person. You must have to pass also the message a person who needs these informations. Now, some do's and don'ts of telephonic conversations. In telephone, what we have to do and don'ts. Your voice should be pleasant and clear. Like, be polite and tactful in using appropriate words. Always offer help. Always listen to speaker with full concentration and stay confused. Greet and give your and organization's name both. Remember that your tone says it all in a telephonic conversations. Ask necessary questions to get clarity. So टाइप ऑफ पर्सन्स अगर रिसीवर को कोई क्वेश्चंस है, यू मस्ट टू ask necessary questions, and if he or she is in doubt, you must have to be clear. So what is your questions? Also confirm whether the listener has understood or not. Yeah, listener receiver understood कर रहा है आपको कि नहीं, it's your responsibility. Always listen to speaker with full concentrations. Never shout on telephone. It's a bad manners. Paraphrase at the end. You must have to do paraphrase at the end. Listen attentively to the caller and give your verbal acknowledgement as mentioned earlier. Never shout on phone. Wait for other person to complete what he or she is saying. Then you must start. Do not interrupt in between. Never ever interrupt in between. Let the other person complete before you start speaking. Yeah, in between never ever. जब कोई भी बात कर रहा हो, never ever start your communication in between. Once he or she is completing his speech, then you start. And never ever keep any doubts in your minds. Always keep a notepad and a pen handy to note down what you have listened. Whatever you have listened, keep a notepad and a pen handy, because it's so much easy for you that कोई भी डाउट होगा तो आप लिसन करोगे, समझोगे, उसके बाद आप आंसर दोगे. Hold the mouthpiece properly. You have to hold the mouthpiece properly. Do not hold it too far or too close. Always make a notepad and always keep a watch on your language during telephonic conversations. Do not use slang and unfamiliar words. Never make parallel conversations. Always talk to single person at a time. Yeah, always talk with a single person at a time. Do not shout on telephone. Never ever shout on telephone. If you have any doubts, be clear. While talking on the phone, do not get distracted by your surrounding. Otherwise, you will lose concentrations. अगर आपके आसपास में कोई नॉइस पॉल्यूशन हो रहा है, you must have to change your areas, because whatever the conversation is going to be stand in between caller and receiver, so receiver can't understand what you want to say or tell. Do not do parallel conversation. It disturbs the person on the other side of the line and lead to the confusions. Like while talking on the phone, do not pay attention to what your colleagues are talking about. या जब भी आप बात कर रहे हो, never pay any attention कि वो आपके colleagues क्या बात कर रहे हैं. If it is difficult for you to concentrate, then go for a place where there is no disturbance and then make a call. While talking on the phone, do not chew a chewing gum and drink or eat. Drink or eat. Never ever do that. Do not use slang language. Don't sound impatient and frustrated. There may be days when you may have received many calls, but the caller doesn't know the count of your calls. Always call back whenever you have promised to do so. This is a major complaint, and to deal with it, you must note down everything clearly along with follow-up actions. Here I would like to share dealing with difficult callers. अगर कोई difficult callers आपके सामने, it may happen that on a given day you receive a call and there is an irate customer on the other end shouting at you. What do you do at that time? You may or may not be the reason of his anger. It may be a case that you already have a bad day, or you are working on a very important project. What would be your state of mind on receiving this call? Will you get frustrated and tell the caller, why are you shouting on me? Why don't you talk to our marketing department, as this is their fault? The best way to respond to a difficult caller is to listen out first. This is what they want. Once they have vented out, they will be ready to listen to you, no matter how difficult your day may be or how much important work you are doing. It is important to remain calm while talking to a difficult caller. Explain etiquettes for foreign trips. Now our topic is going to start explain etiquettes for foreign trips. But here I would like to tell you कि जैसे हमने बात की डिफिकल्ट कॉलर्स की, Always sound pleasant tone on telephone as it doesn't offer the advantage of body language. Show your readiness to help the person on the other side also. Give proper information and be clear in your speech. Keep a notepad and a pen near to the telephone so that you don't have to keep the other person hanging. Always answer the phone in 2-3 rings. Always remember to call back if you have promised to do so. If you have taken a message from other person, then do not forget to pass the message. Be calm in handling a difficult caller. Now we are going to start explain etiquette for calling, but you must have to be secure कि next point हमारा क्या है. So etiquettes for caller person. Etiquettes for foreign trips. In today's well-connected world, traveling has become a part of our daily routine. In business, company having offices, clients across the globe, employee managers have to travel around the world to visit other offices, to get training or to meet clients. So you must maintain business etiquettes during travel as you represent your nation, your company. So you may have to travel to different part of your world for business trip. Your travel destination may be different culture, habits, language and many more. Let's start. Number 1, etiquettes for foreign trips. Our foreign trip. With the increase in global business, you may be required to travel to different part of the world on a business trip. Traveling to completely a different land can be challenging in terms of different cultural habits, language. Our foreign trip can be successful or unsuccessful based on whether we were unable to communicate with them according to their expectations. And we know that we must communicate keeping the audience and culture of the country in mind. We must have to keep the audience and culture of the country in our mind. Punctuality is most important etiquette that is respected around the world. Always be punctual. Following are the aspects that one must check before traveling abroad. Yeah, जब भी आप abroad traveling कर रहे हो, you must have to check first. So let's start. Give all the information like your arrival date and time. One must check before traveling abroad. Proper preparation for traveling and meeting should be done. This includes proper documentation also. Give all the information like your arrival date and time and your schedule after you reach there. After doing that, you must have to share your date, time, but in advance before you go there. If you are asked to give information about your stay and food requirements before you reach there, then you must send the details clearly and before time so that they get time to make arrangements. Observe the behavior of citizens and act accordingly. As wisely said, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So business etiquette deals with building relationships with others. Always show courtesy to people wherever they are. Find out from the internet a friend or colleague staying there. Yeah, it's the best way to find out your best friend from or colleagues from internet about the culture of the country and learn from him or her the ways to deal with the people, how you have to stay there, what is their language and how you have to जो पर्पज़ के लिए आप जा रहे हो वो अच्छे से हो जाए. The ways to deal with the people there. So be organized, clean up after yourself. Whenever you are traveling, example plane, car, train, office, board exam, always clean up and the place before you leave. It is advisable if you can learn few commonly used words from the native language of their region. Greeting example, hello, thank you, have a good day, like that. In different countries, the way of greeting are different, hence you must find first out. You must first find that out. In some countries, a firm handshake is used to greet, while in a few countries, kissing on the cheek is used to greet each other. Learn about few landmarks or key places of your travel destinations also. Find out how they behave in meeting. People of US and Canada may directly come to business talks, and more and are highly professional. While in India, we start with small talks after asking personal questions. This is the difference between India and USA like country. So, always dress up properly as per the business protocol. There are different norms of giving and accepting gifts. There are different norms of giving and accepting gifts in different countries. Yeah. Like other countries, हर एक countries के norms और giving और accepting gifts के अलग अलग rules होंगे मे बी, और उनकी प्राइस कैसे शो ऑफ करने का, that is also most important. Usually in some countries like USA, it is a good etiquette to open the gifts in front of the receiver. It is a good etiquette to open the gifts in front of the receiver, while in Asian countries it is considered to be rude. So it is a vast difference between US and India's countries. In most of the Western countries, there is a culture of being thankful for all little favors, while in India, we assume certain obligation in our relation with others and would not always express our gratitude. It is also advisable to learn a few common words like greetings in their language. So once you reach there, you must have to be aware of in advance what is their language and how to greet them with a pleasant tone. So you must have to learn before you reach there. Also find out the norms of taking meals and paying the bills of the country. कैसे वो country के बिल का payments हो रहा है. Like unlike Asians, the people in the USA, UK, Australia, Canada and a few other countries are straightforward, which may something sound to be rude, but it is their way of dealing with the others. But it is their way, yeah. उनका अलग बात होगी कि वो कैसे अपने payments करते हैं. So also dress up properly, always keep conversations light on social topics and current events. Always plan to stay connected with each and everyone. Any meeting would start with small talks, but remember that except India, people of the other countries do not like talking about personal matters. So except India, हर एक कोई भी कंट्री पर्सनल मैटर के अंदर कोई बातचीत नहीं करती है। In most of the country except India, Russia, people reach before the scheduled time of the meeting also. So it is advisable to learn a few common words like greetings in their language. Thank you very much, dear all.